more and more that a very significant number in the young gay community can tell us virtually nothing about Stonewall. It's like the American Revolution or Dr. King and the Civil Rights Movement. Stonewall 50 years ago will be celebrated on the end of June of 2019 in New York at World Pride. And it's distressing that so many gay Americans don't know about the Stonewall Civil Rights Movement and what happened and how we got to where we are today. So we attribute that each week of a gay icon on our road to Stonewall. And this week, we do not always do just gay people, whether it be lesbian or any representative from the LGBTQ plus community. Tonight we do a straight ally as our Road to Stonewall salute. And that gay icon tonight is Cyndi Lauper. Yay. Watch this.
I never set out to be a trailblazer. I was a friend and family member who couldn't stand on the sidelines anymore and be a bystander. What the figures say are homeless, like say there's, like Nancy said, 1.7 million kids on the street and up to 40% are LGBTQ. Well, only up to 7% in the general population identify as LGBTQ. So to us, that meant that these kids are being thrown out like hotcakes. And if kids are our future, and they are, and you don't know where the next brilliant idea is going to come from, we need all of them. We can fix this situation with these kids through education and outreach. We can help them become productive young Americans. And that's what we live in, America. Things can happen here. We just got to care enough and then take action.
Well, It's Happening Out is very proud to salute Cyndi Lauper as our gay icon of the week in our road to Stonewall. She's done some amazing things in the gay community. She's a straight woman. She's been married. I believe she's still married, actually. I'm not quite sure. But she is definitely what we consider in our community an ally. And we thought we would tell you some of the things that Cyndi Lauper has done and said. And in doing that, in saluting our gay icon of the road to Stonewall, let's begin with Joe.
As Cyndi Lauper, there have been many straight allies in the entertainment, like Elizabeth Taylor and Judy Garland, but none like Cyndi Lauper have been engaged in change at the same vigorous, honestly, totally engaged from concert to concert in making changes in the gay community beyond raising money for AIDS. The one thing that I loved about Cyndi, she knows herself. She has a platform and she's using it very wisely. And she said something I really love and I feel a little camaraderie with. Since I do have a big mouth, I may as well use it to help people who aren't being heard. And I love that. And yes, I have a big mouth too.
Yes, nice. Josie, you want to tell us about something about Cyndi Lauper?
So Cyndi Lauper has been one of my idols for a long time. And a matter of fact, I believe she has empowered an entire generation of women. In 2008, she opened up the True Colors Fund in the hope of ending youth homelessness, specifically the LGBT youth. My quote from Cyndi Lauper is, "On my darkest days, I wear my brightest colors."
That's lovely. I mentioned in terms of her commitment to LGBT youth, I sponsored the Night of 1,000 Gowns in New York, and I presented with Cyndi Lauper in that event. And the event was designed specifically about homeless youth in New York City. And I emotionally respond to her observation. LGBT children in America are only 7%, approximately, but they're 40% of homeless youths in America. It is so overwhelming. It's one of the reasons why Cyndi Lauper's efforts have been amazing, in my opinion. Erin, why don't you tell us something about Cyndi Lauper?
I actually got a little choked up rewatching that myself. So Cyndi Lauper, not just in the gay community, she's had tons of accomplishments in her career. In 2013, she won the Tony Award for the Best Original Score for a Broadway musical, Kinky Boots. And that made her the first woman to win the category by herself. Cyndi Lauper said, and you'll see it on our slide as well, "It's a strange lesson to learn in life that your differences, the things that make you feel uncomfortable about yourself, are what will help you grow into who you are. Those are your gifts."
Nice. Power, tell us something about Cyndi Lauper.
Well, I'm so happy that we're doing Cyndi Lauper because Cyndi Lauper and I actually go way back. She's personally touched my life because her and I have worked together on multiple occasions. When she first came to Salvation, which was the iconic club on South Beach that myself and Kitty hosted and performed at, she came and she performed. And the thing about her was that when she came and performed, she just didn't do a concert. After she performed, she got out onto the dance floor and just got out on the dance floor and danced with the guys till the break of dawn.
Oh, lovely.
And then after that, she came back to South Florida 2 more times, and she requested me, because I choreographed her show that first time, and she requested me the 2 other times. So her and I kind of had a I wouldn't say friendship, but we've had a great working relationship for now 20-something years. She opened the True Colors Residence in New York City, which was the state's first permanent housing facility for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender youth between the ages of 18 and 24 in 2011. And Cyndi Lauper said, one of my favorite quotes, "Everyone, whether straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender, should be allowed to show their true colors and be accepted and loved for who they are."
Lovely. That's a beautiful quote. We celebrate every week the road to Stonewall, and we, on behalf of the show and behalf of all of the hosts, we really think that this is incredibly, incredibly important. The fact that a very significant number of men and women in the gay community, let's say under 35, do not know specific details about Stonewall is an indication of how important this event is. We hope you come to New York the weekend of June 30th, 2019 to celebrate in the New York Pride Parade and World Pride celebration, but above all, the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall March and riots. And every week until that moment, it's happening out. We'll celebrate our road to Stonewall. It is our civil rights moment, and we hope you join us as we do it.